Hey guys, long time no see. This is not a fishing video. I'm about to go hunting for the first time by myself ever. And we're off, and it's raining. It was not calling for rain. Look at this. I barely ever hunt, so I don't have any confidence anyways. I have a lot to learn about hunting public land. What is so crazy about my personality? Not sight of one deer, and I can still sit here all day long. I could sit here until tonight. Let's just go explore for a little while before I head out. So I'm down on deer level. You gonna tell me deer don't hide right here? Just learning, guys. I've spent a lot of time in the woods, but I've always just been the girl that goes with them. I never took the time to really study anything in the woods. Not a deer expert whatsoever. I just know deer like to hide, and that's a good hiding spot. So I tried. I would do this every single morning of my life if I could. Basically, long story short, I grew up in the woods with my dad, my brother, family, but I've never ever went by myself. If you've been following me for a while, as you guys know, I work every single weekend, so I can't just sit around and wait for somebody to go with me. I can't just sit around and wait till I feel comfortable to go by myself. I can't just sit around. If I just sit around and wait for the perfect moment to go, I'm never gonna go. Like, I'm off during the week. It's Monday right now. I don't have anybody to go hunting with me. So I either go or I just stay in bed and sleep. So I'm just going. I have never gutted a deer by myself. I've never dragged a deer out by myself. I don't know how I'm even going to get a deer in my truck. I don't know any of these things. All I know is I'm going and I'll figure everything else out as it goes. So it's the Monday after gun opener, and I did go Saturday. 4 of us went back there, seen a really nice 4-point. And on Maryland public land, you're lucky to even get a doe on opening day. And to see that buck, man, it made me so happy. I haven't shot a deer in probably like 8 or 9 years. I've spent no time in the woods, no grinding it out, no scouting, no nothing. I just went up there and I seen him at 7 a.m. I got extremely lucky to even see him. I was facing the wrong way, and by the time I seen him, he was like 20 yards to the left of me, and I had to turn my whole body around. By the time I turned my whole body around, he was moving into some thick stuff and I couldn't see him anymore. But still super cool. Sounded like a war zone Saturday pretty much. If you're watching this, I'm sure you're not from Maryland. I mean, I know a lot of locals watch my videos, but if you're not from Maryland, I'm in Central Maryland. It's very, very populated. It's too many people here. I go to the first piece of public, that's the closest drive. There were about 30 trucks parked on the road Saturday before I got there. I thought I got there early enough, and I got the last parking spot Saturday. These woods are very, very crowded, but it shouldn't be as bad during the week. So, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just winging it. You know, I can't sit around and just, if I want to hunt, I have to just go. I hold myself back too much waiting for the perfect time, or waiting for somebody to go with me, or waiting till I feel comfortable enough, or waiting, like, you'll just wait forever and never do anything if you're just waiting around, you know? Like, I'm so nervous, and I don't know why. I'm not scared in the woods by myself, but I've just never hunted by myself before, so it's just new. My anxiety is like through the roof right now. Like, I feel like I want to throw up. I'm also really excited because what am I going to be doing instead? Sleeping? My mom's going to watch my son. I'm at my mom's right now. I told her I'd be home early. Wind is going to pick up pretty bad early, so I'm not grinding it out here today whatsoever. I just want to get a couple hours in the woods by myself, try to get a little more comfortable with it. The more time I spend out there by myself, the more comfortable I'll get, so I just gotta go. Also, it's not cold. It's like almost 50 degrees right now, so not cold. Don't have to dress up. Yeah, I don't know. I never know what I'm doing. I'm just winging everything like always, and that's how I am, but I have fun. Alright, I'm here. Seen a little doe on the way in. That was cute. There's 2 other trucks here, but they're on the other side of the river, so or creek, whatever it is. So nobody's down on this side yet. Saturday, opening day, that's the busy day. And then every time I've been here during the week after that, it's just spotty. So you never really know, but there's nobody parked on this side. I don't know exactly where I'm going to sit yet. So I'm not going in far. I'm going into where I used to sit. Let me tell you, I can't get into it right now. It's just too much to say. But growing up, my family, we never paid attention to wind. We never scouted for hours beforehand, off season. Like, we would just go in there and shoot deer because opening day doesn't matter. I've went back here with a crossbow and later in the season to this spot, and I've always seen deer at this spot. Today is the first time I looked at the wind in my entire life hunting. And unfortunately, the wind is blowing straight to where the deer usually come from. So most people would probably say that I'm wasting my time, but I don't care. And I've had deer come from every which way at this spot. Guys, I don't know how to look at a map and be like, okay, this is a good spot. You know what I mean? I don't know how to do that yet. What's crazy is I've watched so many hunting public videos of where they show you how to like map out public land. And I feel like I know so much from watching these videos, and then I look at a map of like this area and I feel like I'm looking at all the same thing, and I just am not knowledgeable in it yet. So I'm just going where I know I've seen deer before. It's right near the creek, and for some reason they've always crossed the creek right here and have popped up right in front of me. But I've also had them come from the left, I've had them come from the right, I've had them come from behind me. Yeah, Maryland public land right outside of the city is very crazy, but obviously there's better spots in here than other spots, but I just don't know how to look at a map and see that. So, and I also don't want to go that far in by myself, so a lot of variables going on here, but I'm just going where I normally go. It's a 15-minute walk. Let me get in there. Probably find the same lay down tree that I always would sit at. So what I used to do at this spot is there's a lay down tree that's here, and a big part of the stump is leaning against another tree. So I used to climb up on top of that tree and use a tree stand and sit, because I'm scared of heights. So I'd be able to jump up on the tree and get up there, and it gave me a little bit more height up there. But I'm staying on the ground, so I don't know. I'm just going to find a spot in that general vicinity, and sit till morning. Alright, what we got going on here? First, I need to find my headlight so I can put my phone away. I don't know where it is. And we're off, and it's raining. It was not calling for rain. Look at this. And I gotta stop, put my jacket on before I get soaked. The leaves are really wet. I'm not gonna be able to hear them come up on me. It's really freaking windy. Oh shit. Branches falling all over the place. My confidence hunting from the ground when it's windy like this just gets a shot because I can't hear anything. At least when you're in the stand, you can see farther. But when you're on the ground, you gotta be able to hear. And when all you hear is wind. I barely ever hunt, so I don't have any confidence anyways. I definitely don't need the wind to be blowing too. I've always seen more deer with a little bit of wind though, rather than just totally calm. But 30 miles an hour, that's not a little bit of wind. The creek's right in front of me, so I'm not gonna see anything this way unless they come through the creek and come over this log. So I basically depended on them to come from this way, which is where they used to come from. I have no shot right here. They'd have to come up over that log. But most of them have come from this little thick area down there, following the creek right here. And they'd pop out right here. So this is the main area that I'm focusing right on that. They've also crossed the creek and jumped up right here before. So if that happens, they're right on me. I should be back a little bit farther away from the creek, but I didn't know where I was this morning. It's also the Monday after opening day. I don't know if I said that already. So these deer are probably hiding all day until it gets dark. But I'd still rather be here than laying in bed. I have a lot to learn about hunting public land besides on opening day. Opening day, I don't care how skilled you are, you just get lucky. I'm sure there's better spots, but opening day's luck. And I know that because I've gotten lucky year after year, and I see it on opening day. But after opening day, I need to figure out where to sit on this public land, because people can come in from both sides, so I don't know. I gotta get out of here on a Sunday when nobody's hunting and really dig this place apart and figure out where I need to sit. There's no marsh, there's nothing, but nothing special about it besides the creek. Everything looks the same. There's ridges. The biggest deer I've seen get taken out of here was at the bottom of a ridge. I don't know. They gotta be in here somewhere. I just gotta figure out where they are. I have so much history with this piece of public that it's like the only piece of public that I want to go to, because I've been coming here since I was a kid. So I'm gonna learn this place, walk this spot for whatever reason. I don't know what the reason is, other than following the creek, but I'm only sitting here because I've seen a lot of deer here already. What is so crazy about my personality is that not sight of one deer, haven't heard any other shots from anywhere, and I could still sit here all day long. I could sit here until tonight. Probably because it's only like 50 degrees. Alright guys, it's 11 o'clock, so I sat till 11. I cannot sit out here all day, unfortunately. I would if I could, but thank goodness for my mother. Thank you, Mom. She's watching Bryson for me, so I can't take advantage of my babysitter. I told her I'd be back by the afternoon, so it's 11. I'm going to walk this creek for a little while and see if I see any other spots that I like. I walked down here a long time ago, probably when I was in high school, but I haven't been down there. So I just want to walk, see what's going on, see if I can find another spot that I like. I'm going to click my phone on a couple times so you guys can see where I'm at. If you see anything that looks good that I don't recognize or something, let me know, because I don't have any knowledge of good spots and like where I should be sitting. I'm just like, oh, this looks good, you know? Especially since opening day was Saturday, I can't really look for like deer signs, stuff like that, because the deer were just running everywhere. So Maryland public land is just insane. But I'm just gonna walk, see what I see, and just explore for a little while. I haven't seen one other person, so I wasn't gonna walk through if I seen other people, because I don't want to mess up their hunt, you know? So I haven't seen anybody. There's nobody down there. So I'm just gonna walk, explore for a little while, and then head home. It's so nice out. I'm probably gonna get hot. I'm probably gonna take this jacket off because it's getting warm. So let's just go explore for a little while before I head out. All right, so this is like directly in front of my spot. You see the little creek, and this right here, this is all some thick crap that I can't even walk through. So that's where those deer have always come out of. And then you got this all over here. You know, I'm just real close to just some different terrain, you know? And I've just seen so many deer here. So I'm assuming they bed in that stuff. I don't know, but this looks good, doesn't it? See, look at this. We got a little trail going on right here. And this is right where they have come out of for so many years. I just never went back in here. But it's either deer or people. I'm sure people walk through here too, but. So I'm down on deer level. You gonna tell me deer don't hide right here? Alright guys, I'm having trouble finding like any type of deer sign. Poop's really hard to see right now just because of the leaves, and I don't know. I'm coming back Wednesday afternoon and gonna hunt till evening with Ron. So I think I'm gonna put Ron in my spot that I was today, and I'm gonna come back here in the stick stuff. I'm gonna find a tree right now and mark it on Onyx, and I'm gonna try back here Wednesday. Since we're coming during the day, I'll be able to there's a deer print. Since we're coming during the day, he might find his own spot, but since I have that map, I'm comfortable going through all this stuff because I can get my way out. You know, like I'm not knowledgeable in like finding a bed right now. Like I've been looking, but I don't see many like leaves flattened down at a specific spot. But again, it's Monday after opening day. Like these deer, who knows where they are? I'm just learning, guys. I've spent a lot of time in the woods, but I've always just been the girl that goes with them, you know? I never took the time to really study anything in the woods. It sucks because I could know everything right now if I would have been eager to learn when I was younger, but I didn't care about learning. I just wanted to be out in the woods. That was it. I just wanted to be in the woods. I didn't care about actually the hunting aspect. And now I want to like get down in the stick stuff and try to find where they're laying, and like, but it does make sense now that I've seen so many deer at my spot right there, because this just leads right to where I sit. So yeah, I'm feeling still pretty confident with the bottom of this ridge because that's some thick ass crap. So again, not a deer expert whatsoever. I just know deer like to hide, and that's a good hiding spot. So somebody got one. I didn't even see that this morning, and I was getting ready right here. All right, guys, we tried. I would do this every single morning of my life if I could. No deer. I would do this every single morning. So it's a little late to miss 1 o'clock, so I gotta go, but I'll be back here Wednesday and I'll continue this video. Okay? See ya.